We finally got us a quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy ColtsTalk. We are back with another video, and today is the day we finally got answered. The Colts made a move and finally got a quarterback after all this time we've been waiting. I know it's been a while. You guys probably like, man, where you been at, man? Look, I've been on TikTok and Twitter. If you don't follow me on those two platforms, then you're missing out. And plus, there's a lot of stuff we do at the Blue Stable on the website, on the YouTube channel. You can check us out on there too. We got YouTube, we got Twitter Spaces. Be on there. We be talking Colts on Twitter. So that's mostly where I'm at on social media, just Twitter and TikTok. I mean, I do YouTube every now and then, but it's like once we get towards the draft, then you'll start seeing me go live more and all that good stuff. But hey, man, the Blue Stable Twitter Spaces on Twitter and the YouTube channel that's booming right now. So if you want to check out more content, you can find me over there and find my guys out over there: Rashad, Destin, Michael, Luke, fantasy football. You got Colts coverage. You got Eric. All of us is over there, man, on the Blue Stable. So check out those platforms. The links are in the description. Feel free to do so. If you wonder where I'm at, that's where I'm at. But back to the scenario, man. We got Matt Ryan. We acquired him from the Atlanta Falcons. What a move, Chris Ballard. Well done. Congratulations. I'm glad you did it, because if we didn't do this, there was a very high chance we were probably going to end with Marcus Mariota. A very high chance. Because as soon as we got Matt Ryan, Mariota went to the Falcons for 2 years. He got a 2-year deal. And I'm pretty sure the first year deal is a prove-it deal, and the second year they work from there. But Matt Ryan boosts this Colts team over and beyond what we expected. Now, what we was going through, we could have got, the situation with the quarterbacks at hand. The Aaron Rodgers, we wasn't going to get that. Jameis Winston, Trubisky, like all of these quarterbacks were just not going to move the needle. And we said, Chris Ballard literally stated, all chips in. Now, I know all offseason, throughout the whole free agency, we missed out on so much talent. It's normal. If you've been a Colts fan for more than 4 seasons, you know that we do not really move in the offseason free agency. But him saying all chips in, you are starting to wonder. I mean, you got corners out there you're missing. You're missing out on safeties. You got linebackers out there you're missing. Tight ends, Austin Hooper and all these guys, you're missing. Wide receivers, you're missing. Zach Pascal just went to the Eagles. Like, we got Mo Alley Cox back. Okay, congratulations. But, we don't need no running backs. But then all the quarterbacks, they're like, what are you going to do? Ballard. Everyone's talking about, Baker Mayfield wants to play for the Colts. Nobody really is excited to see Baker Mayfield play for the Colts. This is not slander towards Baker Mayfield. And you always get that argument, he's young. He has a high ceiling. It's like, okay, but you literally just seen what we went through with Carson Wentz. Does he have comparisons game-wise? Yes. They pretty much play almost identical. Ceiling conversation, I don't want to hear it. When you look at the market and you see that Matt Ryan's available to go get picked up, I'm putting it all in. And then the fact that he traded Carson Wentz earlier. He traded Carson Wentz to the Washington Commanders. I believe that's their name. And he got good compensation for it. And then yesterday, you wind up going to get Matt Ryan for freaking Cheetos, for potato chips. You got him for potato chips. It's like, that's an ultimate move. You got a veteran quarterback who has a very better arm. And, it was time for him to go. Simple as that. It was time for him to go from Atlanta. They weren't moving forward. Of course, they acquired talent in the offseason, but I don't think it's going to push the needle. They got Marcus Mariota at quarterback. I don't know where they're going, where they're heading in direction-wise. Like, are they tanking, rebuilding, or contending? Like, they are in a very tough spot. The NFC is still wide open, so, hey, you may never know. Maybe Cordell Patterson might have another good season. Atlanta Falcons fans would like to thank you for sending Matt Ryan over. I know you guys are probably in a huge space of confusion right now, trying to figure out what the heck is this organization doing. You're going out and getting this talent, but then you just go give away our quarterback? Like, what are you doing? I'm pretty sure that's your mindset right now. But you guys got to let me know about Matt Ryan in the comment section because some things I may mislead. I mean, it is what it is. But in my eyes, Matt Ryan is still maybe a top 10 quarterback. It's not top 5, but I think he's top 10 just off arm alone. You may say he fell off, but I think the offensive line and the team in general had a lot to do with his gameplay. But I still think what you guys had like 7 wins. I still think he had a little bit to do with that. Of course, Cordell Patterson had an incredible season. I'm not going to take that away. Kyle Pitts kind of emerged at the end of the year as well, so not going to take that away. But I think Matt Ryan, his leadership and his elite talent, his arm, I still think he can go out there and play some good football. And now you're bringing in a run game with the Indianapolis Colts, an offensive line who's looking like they're trying to reemerge next season. You got tight ends. You got a 6'4" tight end and Big Mo. He's like a basketball player height. I mean, I'm trying to see him emerge in the game. You got Nyheim Hines. A lot of Colts fans are excited to see what Nyheim Hines is going to do next year because he is going to be one of those guys that can really explode next year with Matt Ryan being a quarterback. Matt Ryan disguises the defenses very well, and he is good in the arm. He got tight window. He got a spiral. He can work in the pocket, and that's one thing the Colts need. Check downs, game manage, elite talent, and he's pretty good in the clutch. Matt Ryan is pretty good in the clutch, Matty Ice. So I'm looking forward to see what they're going to do next year with Matt Ryan in the pocket, with Jonathan Taylor coming back next year. I'm excited. Kylie Grant is probably going to step up next year as well. I'm looking forward to seeing who else we're going to acquire in the offseason. We just got an edge rush when we was looking for in this year because it was been lackluster. We went out there and got edge rush, Yannick Ngakoue. That was the first move Ballard got. And then we got us a quarterback. 2 positions that we desperately needed upgrades in going into next year. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see what the rest of the talent we're going to go get. I'm looking forward to the draft. This has been a crazy roller coaster of an offseason so far. It's only been a week, and we still got a long ways to go. And there's still a lot of talent out there in free agency that we can go acquire to add on to this contending roster. If you guys don't know, Colts fans, newsflash, the AFC South is wide open. It's wide open. I don't want to hear no Titans rule, the Jaguars, because all these teams can compete to win the AFC South, and the Colts are in the mix. We are in the mix to win the AFC South. Last year, you probably, you was a little skeptical. But when you bring in Matt Ryan, and you bring in a pass rush, you're going to start thinking otherwise. You're going to start thinking, okay, this team is actually legit now. They're really trying to play some football. They're really trying to contend. Even though we contended last year, we just fell flat on our face. It is what it is. We just fell flat on our face last year. But now, like I said, I'm a little bit more trustworthy with Matt Ryan. I'm glad we got an edge rush in Yannick Ngakoue, who's a beast. I'm looking forward to seeing what we got going on, man. You guys let me know in the comment section about the whole offseason so far and who else you think we should go out and acquire. I mean, there's been rumors about Honey Badger coming to the Colts. His top 2 teams is us and Dallas Cowboys. I mean, by the time this video come out, he may make a deal. Who knows? But you guys let me know who else we should go get in free agency or in the draft. Let me know your thoughts about Matt Ryan. Shout out to the Falcons fans. I mean, it is what it is. There's no slam towards you guys. I don't have anything against you. So, hey, we friends right now. But you guys let me know in the comment sections. This is Marcus, and you've been Culture Shock.